Great to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the SMU Mustangs. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
I caught up with the SMU head coach before the game. They are thrilled with the way their running back has been able to get in and grasp their concepts quickly. As you know, this Heisman Trophy contender is a transfer, but he literally hit the ground running, and Coach said he's been a big part of our success so far this season, and we are not surprised that our team is performing so well because of the way he's been able to produce. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So SMU's offense to go on the attack first. And now we get a look at Kevin Jennings. And a lot of pressure on these two quarterbacks. They know the guy on the other side can put points on the board. From the gun, the running back has it. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Tight end now in motion. Might as well give it to him again. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Hand it to the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field. And that's a nice stop by this defense. Nice job stopping the run.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4. Turning it on. He's got it up, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Mustangs are flying down the field. Moving the pocket, it's Jennings. Got the back over the middle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
How hard is that as a linebacker when you're trying to cover a running back on that angle route who runs routes like that, right? He thought he was going to the flat. He was barreling towards the sideline, trying to knock that ball away, and all of a sudden he gets crossed up, and that's just too easy getting up that first down.
Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Was to pass. Trying to find the end zone, and they will score. Touchdown, Mustangs.
And that's a great job finishing the drive, but man, I got to go back. I love the 4th down call. Being aggressive, first drive of the football game for this offense. They set a tone, they cap it off, they create momentum to start.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out first time they've had the ball today. And we get a look at C.J. Carr. Led his team to a win, throwing 4 touchdown passes the last time out. Got it in the middle, it's Gilbert. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And last year to start the season, Notre Dame had everything except for maybe that quarterback spot. Now this year, it's no doubt about it, right? C.J. Carr is the dude, and he chose Notre Dame even though the family has the Michigan ties. But Palmer, he showed last year throughout the season he grew and became a pretty dang good football player.
Yeah, and I think really at the end of last year, he was certainly playing well enough for them to reach the college football playoff. I think he is one of the biggest reasons why a lot of people look at this year's Notre Dame team and they say we are a legit national championship caliber team. You know Notre Dame's going to play defense with Marcus Freeman as the head coach. You know they're going to have playmakers at the skill spots, but C.J. Carr, he's going to be the key for them this season.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Making his first move. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Rides to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Here on 3rd down. Trying to slip through and pick it up. And that's not going to be a first down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains. The give on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
4th and inches anywhere on this field. I don't care if it's in the red zone, on your own goal line. If you have their offensive line, I'm going for it, and you just saw it right there. Get it done.
Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Here comes the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Caught by Smith. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Hands it off. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He slides down. He's got enough to convert to 2nd and short. And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Hits inside. It's Green. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
They were able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Drives inside. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. Quick give, it's Green. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. the end of the period, and SMU has the lead as we get a look at the stats. First play of the period will be a second down. Out wide right, it's Hale. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be first and goal from the 7. The Mustangs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Mustangs! And they take it in for 6 more points. Effective offense leading the way here in establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses it on defense.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Here's Carr to throw. Look out! Gets rid of it.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Punt is in the air. On the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Off-play action on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Fires to the tight end. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
I feel like it's hard to forget to cover the big fella, the tight end, the man over the middle of the field most of the time. He comes wide open. I don't know if it was a busted coverage or whatever, but he makes a big play for this offense, and the defense better take note. We got to cover the tight end.
He now has 53 yards on the ground so far, and he is closing in on that 1,200-yard mark for the season. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Makes the grab. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Right side, it's Pittman. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Unloads it left. And they can't make the connection.
Quarterback had everything he wanted there. He knew pre-snap exactly where he was going. Of course he was going to be going towards his primary target. Just can't hook up for the completion.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. Dropping back, it's Carr. Oh, pressure's coming. And the third down pass is incomplete.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now setting up fourth down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously the defense, the big reason for that, but if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
As we check in with Holland.
Hey, guys, here on the SMU sideline, guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Mustangs in a good spot here with second and short. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Second down coming up. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Fires to the big fella. And he got it oh so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be fourth down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Looking for the marker. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off.
And I like this. I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play four-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it, even if it's in your own territory.
Nearly intercepted.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week, he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
Wide receiver going in motion.
Cross, cross, cross.
They want to run it left here. Just smothered on the play. Notre Dame will now use its second timeout. They want a little extra time to think over this third and long as we've got a timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. That one's not even close.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Throwing, Carr. Rush right in his face. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
They're in the gun, 3rd down. Here's Carr. Turns it loose. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Irish send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes a nice grab at the 25. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Holly, what do you have?
Guys, down here on the Mustang sideline, guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying, we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Guys?
Holly, thank you. To the air, it's Jennings. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. And it's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Still on his feet at the 45. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. SMU spends his 2nd timeout here. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. He fires one deep over the middle. They pick up the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Fresh center downs going to the air. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Smashes it between the uprights. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. We are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. We start with a look at Utah, taking on the TCU Horned Frogs. Now back over to your game in Dallas.
The Mustangs will kick it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Young. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. What do they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Catching up with the Mustangs head coach at the half. Their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the third quarter. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Carr. It's complete to the right. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. When we talk to coaches, David, a lot of times we zone out when they say we got to get the ball in the hands of playmakers, except when they get the ball in the hands of playmakers.
And, Reese, I think that's smart, right? Like, get your best players the football and get them to him fast. Let them do the rest of the work. You can see he gets the football. He can make somebody miss, make those big plays. You've got to highlight those playmakers.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Carr. Got him. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
Nice move to keep running. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Here's Carr to throw. Rush is on. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Under pressure. Still on his, but now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Trying to take it back. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for running room. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
He's going to run it. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
And I don't think people realize how fast windows close in sports, man. Like, it happens so fast. It looked like the QB thought he had some space, was going to go get the first down, but you got to love the speed of the defense, corralling him quickly and stopping him short of the first down.
Here come the Irish back on offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Makes the catch. It's Gilbert. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
And the RPO got him. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Got the first down. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And that's what this offense needs, man. They need to do this, but they need to put several together. Back-to-back punts on their last 2 possessions. A lot of times that can wear your defense out, right? Playing so many snaps. This offense just keep being focused, executing on 3rd down, putting some drives together. Next thing you know, you'll look up and you'll have points on the scoreboard.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Red pass, it's complete. To the 15. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels, and now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
They get him on the ground, and boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
Got it back on 2nd and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And finally, guys, we've been talking about this offense. When are they going to get it going? When are they going to have that spark? They make the play. They finally get on the board. Now, can they keep the momentum going? Can they play complementary football? Can the defense get a few stops and the offense keep this up?
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Trying to establish the run. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. He's piled up 65 yards rushing, and he is a virtual lock to have a 1,200-yard season. Pulls and fired complete. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down. Needs it. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Takes a hit as he fires. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. He's got it. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short, and teams want to make their move in the rankings. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking for a man, it's Carr. He just missed the target on that one. Gotta put it on his body. Long way to go on second down. Straight ahead, it's Coleman Williams. Got 9 yards on the play. It leaves him with 3rd and a yard.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it back to the 24-yard line, and this defense loves to feast on takeaways.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Makes the catch. It's Cooper. Breaks free, and he might be gone. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the 4th quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we're running. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout the...
Snags it, and he's open. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at 34. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Out wide right, it's Hale. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26. The Mustangs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Trying to squeak through the pile. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but man, that clock is ticking and they can just run the football up multiple possessions, they're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on second down. Give to the back. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. The Fighting Irish called their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, SMU! That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Danzy. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. He now has 53 yards on the ground in this one and now sets his sights on a 1,000-yard season.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Good job just to get rid of that one.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Makes the grab. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. C.J. Carr firing again. He's taking a deep shot. Hits him in stride at the 10. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
This offense has it with really good field position. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Takes the handoff. It's Green.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run it. It's Green. Shakes off the defender. The Irish use their third and final timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Might as well run him again. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Right at the line. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Throwing, Carr. Fires to the tight end. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Carr. Hauls it in. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Finds his man. He's out of bounds. Picked up the 1st down, but more important, only 15 seconds left. New set of downs after the completion. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. They're all over him. Being chased. Got the 1st himself. Slides to the ground, picks up the 1st down, and avoids the hit. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the park?